Alright.
So, this is Ozzy, all dry now, washed and dried. Good boy. Oh, so soft now, so soft and fluffy. Good boy. Oh my goodness. Probably so comfortable. Probably wants to take a nap now after that nice, refreshing bath. Got all the tangles, all that dead hair out of his coat, out of his skin. Here we go. Mm, Here we go. There's a little bit of crusty, scabby stuff on the end of his ear here, at the edge of his ear. Now it's a little bloody. I see a little blood, but it's okay. Nothing to be alarmed of. It's just, it was probably all scabbed up earlier. I felt all the crusty stuff, and now that's all combed out. It's going to be a little raw, but it's okay. I can take care of that once the haircut's done. And now that he's just had a nice shower with the shampoo and the conditioner, it should settle down really nicely now. Good boy. Alrighty. There we go. His face feels nice, soft now. There we go. Alrighty. Now I'm going to comb his body first because I'm going to trim his body first. I always trim the body a little shorter than the legs because it helps give them a more balanced look. If the body, if the length of hair on the body is the same as the legs, if it's just as short or long, then if it's long, they look fat. If it's short, they look like they have skinny legs. So I like to do the body a little bit shorter than the legs. Usually about a size or two shorter with the comb guards. So for example, if I'm doing a C comb on the legs, I'm going to use an O comb on the body. With him, we're going to go a little shorter, so I'm probably going to do a 2 body and a 0 comb on the legs. There we go. Good boy. You're feeling so good, Ozzy. Look at the change of behavior, too. You know, he's behaving so much better, too, now. There we go. Maybe not so much, but you know. It's definitely an improvement, though. We're making progress. Good boy. There we go. And a little uncomfortable there. There we go. Good boy. Thank you for trusting me, buddy. Right around here is where I was bothering him. On that other side. There we go. It's a little better on this side. There we go. Alrighty, so now that the coat is prepared, it's prepped properly, you can see how it's going to give me a nice, smooth, even cut. The clipper blades aren't going to catch on tangled hair or bundles of dead, dry hair where the clippers can catch. And that's what gives you clipper lines, little bumps and dents in the coat, unevenness. Yeah. There we go. See how much that bothers Ozzy if you don't give a nice perfect cut. He strives for perfection. Okay, so that's all I got there. So I'm gonna go through. Let's use the 30 blade. Probably should have thought that through. Okay. So I'm going to use a 2 comb. This is a 10 millimeter, 10 millimeters. So it's pretty short. Alrighty. And this is about as short as I'd like to go. I mean, sometimes I'll do like a 4 blade, a 5 blade if they really need it, but yeah, I don't like to go too short, especially in the summertime. They need it. They need this hair for protection. I'll comb this side up because I'm going to be working on this side here. Good boy. He's behaving so well. Good boy. Okay. I'll change it to a 10 blade. Sometimes this 30 blade catches on fuzzy hair, so it's only 1 millimeter difference, so it's not going to make too much of a difference, especially that initial swipe, that initial drive-by. There we go. It's not going to make too much of a difference, especially because we have the same size comb guard on there. There we go, much smoother cut. I probably have to get that 30 blade sharpened. It's probably because it's dulling out a little bit. It's getting worn down, so it starts catching on the hairs. There we go. But this 2 blade the 10 blade, it'll give you just as good of a cut, in my opinion. There we go. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but hopefully when I go on the other side, he'll stay faced this way, and then you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing on both sides. I find that if he's gonna sit and he's kind of, going that way, he's trying to tuck his butt down and sit, I find that it's easier to just let him sit and then ask him to stand up again, and he'll stand back up. That's, I feel like, easier than trying to prevent them from sitting when they already are, going that way. Their momentum is that way. Because I feel like then that's what's on their mind. That's their goal, is to try to sit. And so they're going to keep trying. But if you just go ahead and let them get it out their system and just let them sit and then just ask them to stand up again, that's usually much easier. You get less of resistance, less of a fight from the dog. There we go. So that's why when he was trying to sit there, I just let him go ahead and sit, and I just kind of put my hand under his butt area, and then he stands right back up. And that was much easier than, see, just let him sit, and then you just do like that. You understand? Thank you, buddy, and then just ask him to stand again. That's much easier than trying to prevent him from sitting, trying to stop him from sitting. Then you meet that resistance, and then it becomes his goal to sit no matter what. There we go. All right, so this is gonna give a good comparison to how short it is now compared to how long it was. It's half of an issue. Mwah. You're such a good boy, Ozzy. So sweet. So every once in a while, you're gonna have to clear that hair that gets caught up in there. And I have a little brush that I use for that. There we go. Just get an old toothbrush that's dirty, and just use that as a cleaning brush for your tools. And then I like this because the smaller side's a little stiffer bristles, and you get that for the hair that gets caught up in between the clipper blade teeth. Whoa. And then you flip it around and slam it down on the ground. That way the dog knows you're serious. So make sure you do that. All right. Nice. Smooths it out nicely. There we go. So what I'm doing is, let me see if I can see that. So this is the half that's shaved, obviously, and this is the half that's not. See the difference there? Let's see if I can pull this around here. So that's the difference. Isn't that pretty cool? And I'm going around and doing the angles. So I'm going down this way, going down this way, 45-degree angles, this way, 45 degrees there, and then going in this way here, and then going reverse to make it a little shorter, right? So this half is the half that. Oh, oops. Sorry. Breaking stuff. Okay, there we go. I think that was right there. Perfect. All right. Now, gotta do the other half. Same thing. Oh man, Ozzy, he's so sweet. Okay, let's comb this side up. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's clippers. Yeah, and that's the comb guard attachment. All right. So the idea is called Name and Explain. It's a lady named Casey Cover. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, Casey Cover or something like that. Covr, I think. Anyways, I learned this technique out in Utah, but yeah, it's called Name and Explain, where you name the tool that you're using. So I told him clippers, and I use it to clip. Good clip. See, we're clipping your hair. Good clip. Good boy. So I just let him lay down instead of trying to keep him from laying down, and then ask him to stand again. Oh, Ivy, can you stand up, buddy? Oh, thank you. Good boy. So it's much easier to just let him lay down and then ask him to stand up again. And then he actually feels like he's the one that did it. He's kind of, has a say in what's going on. He's like, fine, I'll stand, but only because I want to. You know what I'm saying? There we go. How nice and white he is. Clean and fluffy. Nice, smooth cut because it's nice, clean hair. All right, there you go. There we go. Now he's nice and even all over. Good boy, Ozzy. Such a good boy. You are a work of art, buddy. There we go. You know how Michelangelo, when asked about the statue David that he carved out of the marble, he's the humility of an artist. He said, "I did not create the King David. He was already in the stone. I simply chiseled away the excess." And I feel like, wow, what a beautiful statement, and how true of what it is that I do as a dog groomer, as an artist. I do not create this beautiful dog. This beautiful dog was already in there. I simply chisel away the excess, you know? So I see these tools as my chisel, the groomer's chisel. And I'm sculpting away, creating this beautiful, not even creating, uncovering, discovering, the beautiful dog that's already there, uncovering it for the rest of the world by just chiseling away the excess, like an artist, like the great artist Michelangelo. There we go. I love drawing inspiration from artists in different uh, disciplines: sculptors, painters, chefs, yeah, even blacksmiths, anyone who's creative. I love drawing inspiration from them. Sometimes I feel like you get the best ideas and the best inspiration from outside your own field. There we go. There we go. Now that he is all even, well, his body is at least, and nice and tight and trimmed. Now I'm going to do his legs a little bit longer. So, there we go. There we go. And then you flip it around and you slam it on the ground. No, I'm kidding. Okay, there we go. And now, what is this? Does that say 16 or 18? My eyes are going 16. Okay, that's 16 millimeters. Alrighty. It's and so it's a little bit longer. This is what was that? 10 millimeters. This is 16 millimeters. So 6 millimeters longer. So it's not that much of a difference, but it's enough to give him a more balanced, sturdy look. Like he's on nice sturdy legs. So here we go. Go ahead and comb that up. He's a little sensitive for his legs. Little meaning he's very sensitive for his legs. There we go. Okay. And I understand it was really rough, just really impacted, full of dead hair, rough hair, but now it's all cleared out. So here we go. There we go. There we go. Before he even has a chance to complain about it, never mind. There we go. Ow, ow, buddy. What sharp teeth you have. Better to bite you with, is what he said. I can't translate that part. Yeah, the second part I can't translate. I can translate the first part because, but he kind of went off script, you know. I thought we were doing the big bad wolf thing. And so, yeah, but he kind of went off script and said some things I'm not comfortable translating. Okay, here we go. There we go. See that? Before he even has a chance to complain. Why do I jinx myself every time? There we go. Alrighty. Alright. I'm sorry. Alrighty. I'm sorry, buddy. So right there, he's saying, I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, I'm gonna blow your shit. That's good. So yeah, we're still doing nursery rhymes, I guess, but you know, he's doing the more angry parts. All right, there you go. There you go. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. How about that, buddy? There we go. And that's all he's doing. He's just huffing and puffing, you know. There we go. No one's afraid of the big bad wolf, buddy. Except me, I am. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. All right. Hold on. There we go. Good boy. Hold on. I gotta do your legs, buddy. I gotta do all four the same way. Good boy. Hold on. Yeah, I know. There you go, Ozzy. All right, I appreciate you working with me. There you go. I'm sorry. Hold on. You're not gonna get hurt, buddy. You're not gonna get hurt. He thinks it's gonna hurt. That's the problem. There you go. And it's not gonna hurt. See? There you go. See? He probably thinks it's gonna tug and pull on his hair, but that's the beginning part, buddy. All the hard stuff's done. There you go. So now his legs are. He sounds like a creature. Nice. Alrighty. So see that? So his legs are a little short, but not too short. So he looks. See that? So it looks proportional. It looks nice. And I'm gonna use scissors, and just trim it really nice. Okay, and then now his head. We'll see if he'll let me run these clippers around his head. And if he does not, then I'll use my scissors. And if he doesn't let me use my scissors, I'm just gonna use my teeth. I'm just gonna gnaw all his hair off with my teeth. There we go. See, he heard me. He knows what's up. He's like, I better just let him do this because he will bite me. He will chew all my hair off. All right. He's like, I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it. All right, there we go. Look at that. No issue at all. Look at that. It's a non-issue. Nice. Awesome. Wow. Kind of uneventful. Never mind. Never mind. Whoa. There you go. You want me to chew your hair off with my teeth? I'll do it, buddy. I'll chew all your hair off. Okay. No, hold on. All right. We can do the rest with scissors. There we go. And if the scissors won't work, you know what I'm saying? You know what's next. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Alrighty. I still have not done his nails yet. I was going to save that for the very end. because if he freaks out, because his feet are what's most sensitive, so if he freaks out and gets really stressed, I'd rather his haircut be done, and then we can just kind of be done with it and try again next time. Because if he hits his limit and I feel like he's a little overwhelmed, and we put maybe stressed him out too much, I don't want to have to then try to figure out how I'm going to do the rest of the haircut and finish it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to finish the haircut and then try to attempt the nails. All right. I usually do the nails before the haircut, but you know, there's no cookie cutter approach because every dog's different. Alrighty, so I'm going to start in between the eyes here. Good job, Ozzy. You're such a good boy. Alrighty. Good boy. See? There we go. See that? Now we can see your eyes a little better. There you go. I'm a little scared because, around the eyes, sometimes they can get a little funny. And if they start to get scared and nervous and start to, act funny, this is a very sensitive area. There we go. Good boy. Let me try to get in front of his eyes a little bit. There we go. Soften those cheeks a little bit. Good boy. All right. There we go. Yeah, just kind of soften it up a little bit. All right, let's do the other side. Now we can see that beautiful eye. See that? Compared to this side. This side's a little more open. Okay. Okay. Ozzy, I'm so proud of you, buddy. I really couldn't do this without your cooperation. You're such a good boy. Thank you so much, Ozzy. I'm so proud of you. Wow, look at you. Wow. You look like an angry old man. An angry old man. Look at that. Now you can see his eyes, right? Those Bijan eyes where they look angry all the time. All right. Now, let me use these. Okay. Now for the visor. I'm going to give him the Bijan visor, that Bijan head. Because this here is a Bichon Poodle mix. What do you call a Bichon Poodle mix? So I know a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, which was what they were told Ozzy would be. I know it's called a Shih Poo. I'm not sure what a Bichon Poodle mix would be. Like a B Poo? No, a B Poo doesn't sound good. A Poochon? A Poochon? Poochon doesn't sound very good either. Shoot. Sounds like some sort of like weird Asian dish, you know? Poochon. Probably something that's gonna give you a stomach ache. Anyways, there we go. I messed up a little bit. It's okay. Okay, so the Bichon head, basically you're trying to make that little V. See that? Right in front of the eyes. Almost like a little helmet. See that? A Bichon. Eyes. Looking nice. Okay. And then the idea is to treat the ears as part of the head. So I'm going to scissor the ears and blend them into the round head. Just treat it as part of the head. Other side too. Okay. There we go. Hey, buddy, you moving around like that? Not helping. Okay. All right, let's do the other side. Probably wasn't supposed to clean up right under the ear there, but it was just too messy, too bushy. So I wanted to clean it up. I don't care. All right. once I get the head done, it's all pretty easy from there because the rest of the body's already trimmed down pretty evenly from the clippers. All right. Go. The hair right in front of the mouth. All that wet, nasty hair. Oh, good. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, and then I'll soften everything up with the thinners and the blenders. There we go. All right, looking good. This side looks a little thicker, a little lopsided here. There we go. Bring that down a little bit. There we go, even it with the other side. Nice. All right, let's do the legs and the feet. Moving along nicely. Hey, Ozzy, why don't you look at the camera? Give him a nice look at your face. Ozzy, look right here. See that? Right here. Look at that. Who is that? Is that you? Is that you, Ozzy? You look nice. Holy cow. Okay. And then I'm gonna finish all that with the blenders. But for now, let's move on to the feet. Yeah, he's very sensitive for his feet. So I don't want to make a mistake and prove him right. Okay, I'll work on this back foot then. I think once I build more rapport with him, maybe after I've been grooming him for like a full year, I think after that, if I accidentally made a little mistake and accidentally cut him while I'm trimming around his feet, if I cut a pad open or something by accident, I think he would be much more understanding and forgiving. But right now, he's like still kind of getting to know me. This is our second date, like I said, my second time meeting him and grooming him. And he's already made so much improvements. He trusts me much more. But I feel like at this point, it's still kind of too early, a little too fresh in our relationship to make that kind of an accident. I think he would kind of feel validated. He would feel like, you know, vindicated, I guess. Like, I knew I should have kept my guard up. I knew you were going to hurt me. So I think for now, that's why I'm just trying to be extra careful. Just take my time. That way I don't accidentally, you know, break his trust. Because, like I said earlier, trust is so hard to build and so easy to break. So I'm I'm well aware that I'm still in in the trust building phase of our relationship. Oh, hold on one second, buddy. Yeah. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna break that trust yet. I'll wait. I'm just kidding. Hopefully, I don't ever do anything to break his trust. But I'm just saying that, if I did make an accident and accidentally injured him, I think he would be much more willing to forgive and be understanding after, like, after we get to know each other more. I know, buddy. Can you stand, please? Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just so I can get this back leg. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Ozzy. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. I guess it's kind of like dating. When you go on a date, um, not a good idea to tell them about your family drama and how, you know, you know, they don't call you back. You know what I'm saying? They don't reply back to your messages for some reason. So I learned that the hard way. No, I'm just kidding. Alrighty. But yeah, just like any relationship though, like you want to take it a little slow in the beginning, just let them get to know you first. And then you let them know that your mother's a transvestite, you know what I'm saying? But maybe not on the first date, unless you're dating a trans, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't judge. I don't care. All right. Am I gonna get flagged by YouTube? Shoot. Okay. There we go. That would suck. Because my mom's not even a trans, you know what I'm saying? I was just using it as an example, but it's all good. I'll get flagged for it. You know what I'm saying? I stand by what I believe. Okay. There we go. Now let's do the two front feet. You don't like my jokes? All right. Well, sometimes you just have an off day. All right. There you go. See? I'm just doing what I did to the other feet. There you go. See? Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a professional, buddy. There you go. See that? I don't miss. Alrighty. Go, buddy. Good boy, Ozzy. All this hair flying around, like it's like itching my nose. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do this foot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim those nails down a little bit at least. Okay, we'll see if he lets me. I'm sure he's gonna, well, he might fight me for it, but I'm sure I can get them clipped down a little bit. I'm hoping he's gonna let me file them nice and short around the nail bed. I mean, not the nail bed, the nerve. That way it can help his nails go get a little shorter, you know, withdraw back into the foot. All right. Now let me see if he'll let me do his nails, and then I'll try to finish him up. Let me show. Actually, let me go through and do his hair. There we go. With the blenders, just blend everything nicely. All right. Nice and proud. Good. You should be proud of yourself, buddy. Soften that a little bit. Right there at the corner of his eye. Okay. hear you, buddy. I hear you. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Nice. His tail actually looks really nice. Get rid of the tips, the split ends. There we go. Looks nice. Okay. Looks nice. All right, let's do the nails. Wish me luck. All right, here we go. Actually, there we go. And then I guess I'll have to soften the rest with the thinners. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, buddy. Nail clippers, so I can clip your nails. Okay, buddy? It's all right. Good clip. Good. No, Ozzy. Good boy. Good clip. No, it's okay. You're all right, Ozzy. No, but it's not even hurting you, buddy. Oh, here you go, buddy. You're okay. Good boy. No, Ozzy. No. Ozzy. There we go. Yeah, dew claw. That was long too. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Ozzy. Good boy. No, ow. Good boy, Ozzy. Good clip. It's okay. Good boy. Hold on. Your dew claw's coming along. Good boy. Alrighty. So dramatic. It was long, buddy. It was long. He has rear dew claws too. Take it up with God, buddy. I didn't make you. I didn't make you with rear dew claws. That was your maker, buddy. Take it up. Take it up with your maker. Alrighty. Okay, so now let me see if he'll let me file them because that went so great, right? Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Let's see, some fuzz right there. Sticking out. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll just put that in my pocket. Alrighty. So this is a little hold. There's a little trick I learned back in Numb. I'm just kidding. That is such an old joke. I'm sorry for recycling it. Okay, so little hold here so you can't come back and attack me. Good boy. Good boy. No, buddy. Hey, buddy. There we go. You're okay, Ozzy. You're okay. There we go. You're okay. It's okay, Ozzy. You're fine. No, you're not gonna be hurt, buddy. You're okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing so good, buddy. There we go. So even though that's very difficult to hear, it's difficult to go through. Shoot, I'm the one here going through it. Um, but this is so important because just like you saw how the last foot he put up less and less of a fight and it's less and less scary. So the next time it should be a little bit better now that he's familiar. See, a little bit better. Yeah, good boy. See, now that at least he's gone through it and felt it, right? And so now actually he's going to have more confidence and feel even more like more confident, more have more self-respect, I guess, because even though it was really scary, he went through it and he wasn't hurt. Good boy. See, it's this. See, that's all it is. Good boy. Yeah, and we just touch your nails with this. See, good boy. That's all we did. Good touch. Awesome. Okay, so now let me just get here nice and soft, right in the front. Oh, hi. Did you hear? Yeah, but he got through it. I filed all the nails. Yes, yes. That's the way he was screaming for. The dew claws. Yeah, yeah. But he got through it. And then I just went through and touched him again and not that big of a fuss the second time around. So hopefully No, I mean he's pretty much done. I'm just trying to soften up a little bit, the round feet. But he did everything. I wanted to do the nails at the very end just in case he got stressed out like that. Then I don't have to worry about doing a haircut on a stressed dog. So the haircut's pretty much done. Hold on one second, buddy. Hold on, man. Let me see right here. We're almost done. No, you're good. There we go. Awesome. Good job, Ozzy. Alrighty. There we go. And I know it's easier to just avoid doing these difficult things because it is difficult to see your dog scared like that and crying. Trust me, it's difficult for me too, and he's not even my dog, but I still care about him, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want to hear him crying like this. But when it comes to health and hygiene, we have to guide them through the difficult, scary situation and help them see that this is part of their health, their hygiene regimen. This has to become routine and in order to help keep them healthy. So like for me, I feel like there's this book called Nerve. It's called like how to keep your nerve basically in like stressful situations. But the the author's name, I forget. I think it's like Taylor Clark or something like that. But the book is called Nerve. And at the very end of the book, he said something that really struck me. He said, if you want to sentence yourself to a life of fear, never do anything that scares you. And I think that's so powerful, such a powerful statement. I wish he put it at the beginning of the book. That way I didn't have to read the whole book to get to the ending to get that. But it was so worth it because yeah, he gave so many examples. But the more you avoid doing things that are scary, the more you imprison yourself in a life of fear. But the more you confront those fears and the more you go through those things that are scary, the more you feel confident, the more you feel empowered, and you actually start to feel that self-confidence that comes from knowing that you can get through difficult things. Same thing with the dogs. If you want to sentence your dog to a life of fear, never do anything that scares them. Never put them through anything that scares them. And that's why it's so important. Even though it's difficult to watch, it's difficult to hear, it's difficult to go through, but he is now more confident, less scared of everything. He's going to feel proud of himself because he just went through that difficult nail process. And now, the next time I come and I try to do his nails, he's not going to be so scared, right? All right, buddy. Wow. And then, final thing I like to do, the undercoat rake. This is going to make sure the groom lasts. And a good groom stands the test of time. So, this is going to grip all those little fine dead hairs that I missed. There we go. And it's going to pull them out. And this is something that you finish with. You don't want to start with this. If you started with this, it would pull way too much. And it's going to cause them a lot of pain. But at the end of the groom, there we go. Almost like putting a wax finish on a car at the very end. This is a finishing tool right here. See how fine it is? And it's grabbing these. So this is going to make sure he's going to look nice and smooth and stay clean for much longer. This is like putting a nice wax shine on a newly washed car. Only this car is beautiful and alive and it'll bite you. You know what I'm saying? Wow, he's so soft and fluffy. And the hair that's left here, it's nice and smooth and live, and so it's going to stay clean. There we go. My art project for the day is coming to an end. Awesome, Ozzy. Today's art project is called Ozzy. Ozzy the Great. There we go. The great and mighty Ozzy. Here we go. Oh, sorry, buddy. Here's the last little bit. Here's the last little bit, I promise. See? That's what it was. Here we go. Wow, his tail's so soft. Nice. There you go. Okay, there we are. Nice. So handsome. That'll keep his paws nice and soft, clean. There we go. All right, Ozzy. You did so good. Let's give you guys a little tour of the finished haircut, just to give you some closure. Everybody oh, look at him. Wow, you're so handsome, Ozzy. Let's see that beautiful head of yours. Also, let's do this thing. There we go. All right, get his backside, get his nice side, right? Awesome. And he feels so soft. Oh, Julie, oh, that's your mom. Ozzy, your mom's watching. She says, I can't wait to get home. Oh, hold on. I don't want to report that comment. He feels like soft as well. Yes, he does. He feels so soft and smooth. Oh my goodness. And he feels proud of himself. That's what's most important. He feels proud of himself. He got through a really difficult groom, you know? That's something that scared him before and something that was really terrifying and hard for him. He got through it. So he probably feels so proud of himself. Awesome. Good job. Remember, if you want to sentence yourself to a life of fear, never do anything that scares you.